Rob.
Robert Plant, Courtney LaPlante. Stop.
Something old, something
Decrepit.
older.
Okay.
Today we're listening to
Led Zeppelin.
We are going back in time
We are going back in time.
to one of the greats, one of the classics
That we don't know much about.
that we don't know anything about.
So we're not well versed in Led Zeppelin at all. We just recently found out that their last show was played in the 80s.
Yeah.
I thought that they, had been touring longer than that, actually. Most that are still alive are in their 70s now, and that there's never really been any speculation of a reunion type tour.
Yeah, I mean, I think like the drummer died and the band
and then they're
just
done.
ended.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. But I mean, yeah, I feel like this is one of the bands that, again, is like so many bands, favorite bands. Something that we should know.
Something that we should know, and it's kind of cool that we get to dabble
Yeah.
now. And if we really like it, then we can continue on this Led Zeppelin journey.
This whole lane, I'm just not super familiar with. Like Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who else is chunked in there, but
I put
think
them
I
in
know,
the
like,
same realm as well.
one Pink Floyd song too.
One of my best friend's husbands is like a mega Pink Floyd listener. I mean, we've been friends like 15 years, and he's always playing Pink Floyd. So like I definitely know quite a few songs.
Yeah.
But I'm not like super well versed by any means.
They're like funky, like psychedelic.
They're more psychedelic than Led Zeppelin, I think.
The one song that I do know, and honestly, like now that I'm thinking about it, like I don't know if it's Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin.
Oh, okay.
I watched a music video with my dad one time. I don't know, it was a black and white music video, and I think there was children working in a factory. And it was like a really weird video. I'm thinking it had to be Pink Floyd because it was pretty psychedelic-y.
Okay.
And as far as I know, Led Zeppelin is not as far into that.
I think
I always assumed
Pink
that they
Floyd
were
is like trippier,
trippy.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Which
More
I'm
like-
pretty sure that video was.
Mm-hmm. That probably checks out. I don't know if I've ever seen a music video for either of them.
I wish I could think of it.
Well, if you think of it, we can put it on the screen right here,
Yes.
Well, anyways, I'm excited to check this out because
Me too. I don't have any other
we're going to be
thoughts.
going in pretty blind.
Very blind.
Very blind. Lead balloon. Blind device. Remember how we read that fun fact? You don't want to talk about
No,
it.
yeah.
You wanna talk about it?
Go ahead.
I guess there was another guy from another band.
No, I
Big
think it
band.
was them.
No, big band. I can't remember the band right now.
Oh.
Another guy, different band, that he said that Led Zeppelin wouldn't go anywhere.
Oh.
Or that the lead singer wouldn't go anywhere if he started a band. And then he said, I'm going to change it.
Well, he said if
And
you
then-
started a super group, it would tank like a lead balloon.
Yeah. And then
Did you say that?
I said it in my mind.
Okay.
But then he said, well, we're going to be called Led Zeppelin.
I don't know if like Zeppelin is another word for balloon.
It's stimulating. They live in another world, in another time.
Okay, so today we're going to do Stairway to Heaven.
The most popular Led Zeppelin song.
The
ever.
most popular. One of the most popular songs ever
Yeah.
in all time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, Led Zeppelin
I think
was
so.
like one of the most popular bands
Absolutely.
for
And
a
this
really
song,
long time. Still, I think.
Still, even though they haven't created anything since the 80s.
Yeah, which is just crazy to think about.
Totally nuts.
And we don't even know why.
we don't know why.
I've definitely heard Stairway to Heaven. Like,
Me
do not
too.
get me wrong. I've definitely
A
heard
million
it.
times.
But I don't know any of the lyrics, and I can't think of how it sounds other than the line.
Stairway to Heaven. I know that part.
Yep.
I don't know any of the other lyrics. I've never like sat down with it and like intently listened to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So this will be like,
This
a
is
re-
us checking them out.
yeah, this is the reborn version. Like we're re-listening for the first time. We're being reborn.
Sure.
Yeah.
Rising from the ashes, one would say.
Whoa, like a Zeppelin. Welcome back to Heartcore. I'm Gabby,
And I'm Abby.
and today we're listening to Stairway to Heaven.
Yep, by Led Zeppelin. that like a recorder?
As you said that, my exact thoughts.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. It makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Ooh, it makes me wonder. Ooh, it really makes me wonder. And it's whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alone there. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. And it makes me wonder. Your head is humming and it won't go. In case you don't know, the piper's calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind? to heaven.
All right.
Wow.
That was a Journey song.
That was a journey.
Not
that
by
was a long
Journey.
one.
Don't get it confused.
Not by Journey, thank God.
Yeah, that was really a journey. I thought the entire song was going to be like the front section.
I was about to ask you if you preferred the front section or the back section.
I have an answer for you. I preferred the middle section.
Okay.
I did think that the front section was going to be the entire song because I think that's the only part of the song that I have
you've
heard.
See, I was about to say the same thing until the very end of the song, and I was like, I have heard the ending of the song.
Okay.
So I was like, it's almost like I had lost the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that he was going to change tone and go higher and more screamy for a second.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Not for a second, for like a whole verse.
Well, but that's how he was at the end. The end was the highest, right?
But he got like slower again, and he was like, and she's buying.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
very last line
So,
I've
like-
heard before. But like when he got all high, I don't know if I've ever heard that section.
Right. Okay.
Do you know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Yes. I think you're breaking it down into 4 different sections. The end,
Mhm.
you're specifically talking about the last line.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Gotcha. So for me, I'm like, end, last
Uh-huh.
line, sure.
Sure.
And then
4
end,
parts.
end part 1
Yep.
was like the
Part
higher
2.
pitched screaming
Yeah.
with like all the instruments going.
Yes.
And then right after the first part,
Him singing the same
what a
stuff.
stupid way
but
to
with
break
the-
it down. But this is just how I separated it in my brain. The first part,
Uh.
I was thinking to myself, you know, like this is vibey. Like I would never probably put this on to like really jam out to or like sing along to. Like it's a slow song. Like dare I say, like maybe I'm a little tiny bit bored. I know that's like blasphemy right now, but that is just my genuine thoughts. I was like, okay, this would be nice for like a lake day, whatever.
Yeah.
But then the tempo changed.
And you liked the pickup?
I liked the pickup.
Okay.
You know, I really
didn't like the pickup.
You didn't like the pickup. Okay, wait.
No.
Let me
Okay.
explain the
Sure.
pickup that I liked. I really liked the middle section. And then it picked up again and went high pitched. And I didn't love that one as much. Because it got almost like
now I'm wondering if
hair
I
metal-y.
remember the...
let me show you.
Okay. Is this what you like? I like this part too. So it's part 3 that I don't like.
Yes. Because to me, when it like
You know
did
what I'm
start-
talking about?
Yeah, it got like higher pitched and it
Yes.
almost gave hair metal to me.
Yeah.
But this part, I was really grooving with.
I love this part.
Yeah.
So this was like part 2 to me
To me.
and to you.
Even though part 1 is really, really long.
I think it goes like, for me, I liked part 1, part 2. No. Actually, I liked part 4 and then
The last
part
line.
1 and then part 2 and then part 3.
Okay, I think I liked part 2,
Mm-hmm.
part 4,
Mm-hmm.
part 1, and then part 3. But honorable mention, the instrumental solo,
Okay,
which
yeah.
was, I think, in part
Very sick.
3.
Okay, my honorable mention, when the headphones were,
Oh, I didn't notice that.
At the very beginning.
I love that, but
I
I didn't
know.
notice that.
that has a word. And you know what? If you're new here, I'm so sorry because the thoughts are not here today. Oh, it's called panning.
Good.
Panning.
Yeah, I love a panning technique. I love listening to that. But yes, if you are new here, welcome. We do not know any technical terms and we just talk about what sounds nice to our ears. But yeah, I don't know. I really liked when it was like the grooviness of it all. And then it got a little bit more like I think like heavy metal at
Yeah,
the very end. That
it-
like wasn't necessarily my all-time favorite, but I still did like it.
I didn't like
And
it.
I
It
loved the
lost
instrumental.
me. Yeah, I liked the instrumental a whole lot. Obviously, the guitar was absolutely sickening.
Yeah.
But I will say, I don't know, parts 1, parts 2, and parts 4, all good with me. Part
I
3,
did love
chunk
how part 4, I did love how part 4 they brought back that line in the same sound as part 1. Like
Me
really
too.
just wrapped up the
yeah,
song
really
in a bow.
tied it all in, made it like a package deal.
Another thought that I had was, and this is a very similar thought, we just recorded a song for Smashing Pumpkins.
Yep.
And I had the exact same thought of I can hear the instruments so
So
clearly.
clear.
Like
Yeah.
I can hear each pluck of the guitar, each bang of the drumstick.
You love the recording, yeah.
and the recorder.
I mean,
If
the
that was a
recorder was really
recorder.
fun. At first, I was thinking flute, but then I was like, no, it sounds
It's definitely an,
so recordery.
yeah. What is that? An
A recorder.
air?
Oh,
I don't know.
But
But I
about
love
the type of instrument.
yeah.
Oh, not a horn, but like the
Uh-huh.
types of
Yeah.
instruments that are clarinets, that are flutes,
Wind.
that are
Wind.
a wind.
I loved the way that this was recorded. Like just being able to hear the instruments so clearly. Like I really, really, really love
Like
that.
it's almost like there's a reason why it's one of the most popular songs in the world.
That makes sense,
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like while this isn't my direct taste, I can understand
Why people are obsessed.
Yes, I
The
can.
obsession.
And I mean, I think that they were like the first of this movement really going into like, I guess like rock,
Psychedelic rock.
psychedelic rock. I don't really know. But I think that is why they were so popular because they were like the pioneers of it. And it is obviously gorgeous. And I'm interested to hear more from the band because, I mean, as we've always talked about, like the number one heavy hitter song to the general public isn't always like a good understanding of them as a band.
Right.
So I am interested to hear more. While it is not like my direct music taste, like this isn't really the genre I like gravitate towards, I still did enjoy it.
Yeah, you still
It's
have
not
an
something-
appreciation for it.
Yeah, like I would definitely play this in the background, spin it on a record, or like listening in the car with the windows down. Like those are the vibes it gave me.
And it's always a pleasure when it's just like on somewhere randomly. It's something that is enjoyable to the
pleasure.
ear. It's enjoyable to the ear, don't you think?
I do think.
And now it seems even more enjoyable now that we've kind of like broken it down and given it like a true listen. Because there was things that I didn't hear.
I mean, I have
all the
never
times
heard,
I've heard
this,
it.
this full. I'm
full
sure I've
version.
heard the full version, like playing somewhere, but
Yeah.
I really only recognized the first part.
Yeah. Same.
So-
Me too. Somehow the first and the last.
Yeah.
But maybe that's because they sound wildly similar.
Yeah. It's like we smoked before this or something.
Maybe. Crazier things have happened.
Have there?
Yes.
Oh.
Pucifer.
Gee. Pucifer was a time.
Oh my gosh, what a time. All right, well, if you have made it this far, thank you very much. If you have any other suggestions for us, Led Zeppelin or not, throw those in the comments.
Yeah, and thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this
So much.
video, so much. I am very thankful.
Me too.
Please show our button some love, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye.
See ya.